Hi,
Hi, Hans. Yeah, now
how
it's
are
working.
you? No,
I'm
it's
fine.
working. It's working
Yeah,
properly.
yeah, something like that. Hey,
Yep.
so like the video is like not the video, but like the transmission is working right now. So do you have open like the questions of?
Oh, I don't, what did you say?
Do you have the questions available?
Yeah, I have it here.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, so that Gildex case discussion, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it says create, yeah. Ask a student to offer an opening prayer.
Okay. Do you want that I will say it?
Yeah.
Okay. Our dear Heavenly Father, thank thee for thy love and thank thee for all the opportunities that thou gave us in these days, and thank for this day, and thank thee for the opportunity that we have of learning through this case, and thank thee for to be able to take advantage of the reading that we had, and we ask thee for a blessing to be able to learn more and to be better prepared to serve other people and to be better persons in this time. And all of this we say in the name of thy Son, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen. Thank you.
Okay. Now says, allow anyone who wish to share a spiritual thought or a scripture that has been on his or her mind. It's like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have some?
Uh, yeah. Give me some minutes. I should have something.
Minutes or seconds?
Seconds. I'm
Okay.
sorry. Mm,
Okay.
okay, yeah. Do you remember that you shared yesterday with me like a video?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
About mentors.
About mentors, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. So it's interesting because I was thinking who is our best mentor or who can be a mentor.
Sorry?
I was thinking
Ouch.
who can be a
Your
mentor in
mentor?
life.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it's our Heavenly Father and Jesus Christ. It's God, right?
Yeah, but Moses got Jethro and things like that, right?
That's the
we
reason why
we need
we need
early mentors also.
our principal mentor is Jesus Christ. That's the
Yep.
reason why we need to keep going on studying the scriptures, and that's the reason why we need to try to become each day like to be more like him and to get his attributes,
Mm-hmm.
and also um, that's the reason why we need to learn about, for example, the biographies of the presidents of the church or
For what?
the leaders.
There is something happening with your mic, I think.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to. Now, can you listen to me better?
Yep.
Okay, so I was thinking about how important is to know about the biography of our leaders, as for example, of the biography of our president of the church or other leaders, and I love studying about their lives. So, mm, so I feel like one way that we can be prepared to serve other people better, it's learning about other people's life, but not only like um, um, not only about their achievements, but also about their mistakes and how they stand up about them and they continue walking in their pathways. Make sense?
Can you repeat that sentence again?
That we need to learn about their achievements, but also about their mistakes. And one way that we're going to learn better about that if we share about what we are learning about them. So I thought to have a goal about
Yeah.
learning each day something about them, and after to share about that with my roommate.
It could be nice. It's a good way
Mm-hmm.
to.
Yeah, that was all.
That's nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lori, for sharing that. So we can have what?
Okay.
What happened?
Okay. Number 3. It says vote as a group. Should you accept the term offer, yes or no?
Heart.
Why?
You know what? Me, I would say maybe yes. A
I would
part
say
of
no.
me and a part of me, I would say no.
For me, it's totally clear. It's no.
Why totally clear? Why it wouldn't be? Why she should not get that offer?
Why he shouldn't say no?
Mm-hmm.
So why he should say yes?
Uh-huh. No, why do you think it is impossible to say yes?
Because in a sustainable way, we need to realize what are the consequences of this decision in the future, not only right now. Like if we think right
Yeah.
now, yeah, for sure, we're going to get money. We're going to get cash immediately. But that's not the most important. There are other things that are most important. Like, for example, the relationship that you are going to have with all these people that is involved. It's
Yeah.
supposed that this person gave his word to these people to work with them.
Yes,
And
it's okay.
yeah, so we need to be people. Who was the president that said it's very important to be loyal people? Like that everybody need to trust on us. It's more important that people trust on us than everything else.
I don't know. I think it is Monson who said that it is good to be like good people, but it is better to be worthy of trust.
Yeah, that's right. That's that quote.
Okay.
So
And what do you think could be the aspects of saying yes?
maybe some pressure from his wife because it looks like they really need right now money.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
But
what
I
I
think
think.
that if he explain like the consequences to her, she's going to understand, because also in the reading, in the lecture, said like that she is going to understand if she knows about what's going to happen, and she's going to be able to support him in the decision that he's going to take. So I don't think that it's going to be a big issue. And also, well, he doesn't, like in the reading says that he doesn't have like too many developed managerial skills develop.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it could be a little bit hard for him to manage everything, but he's not going to be the person that's going to manage the company. He's going to be in charge of what he knows about. Somebody
Yeah.
else is going to come in to help. So I don't think that that's going to be an issue. And always he can continue in the project and maybe hire somebody else that is going to help also in what he is doing.
Could be, or he could also be fired from his company also.
Yeah, he could be, but he is going to have always enough shares of the company. He is going to receive money of the shares that he has of the company.
And
Maybe he can.
what if the company does not have the success that they are forecasting?
If the company doesn't have, I think that
You know that the
maybe
shares
if the company doesn't have the success, that if they are going to be able to sell the company like in more than just 4 million, because right now there is other companies also that they have been sold to 30 million or 300 millions. So I don't think that it's going to be less than 4 millions, really. And you can sell the company like in the situation that it has, and somebody else can come in and start to manage again and to try to have success.
Okay. What if we look at the spreadsheets?
Okay.
Like well, okay, ultimately I will vote about going with the company, okay? But I was trying to think like being in his feet. So what I think about this case is that he is taking everything more personal than what it needs to take place in businesses. Because, you know, we can say, for example, right, the investors, like he gave his word. Okay, and we have here, can you see my screen?
I cannot listen to you again, like very well. Like it sounds a little bit weird, and I didn't understood what you said, like the last phrase that you said.
Oh yeah, I was saying that he was taking this too personal, and okay, like I don't know how to express it, but well, okay, let's see at this. Okay, can you see my screen, right?
Uh, mm, no. Yeah. Now I can see.
You can see?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. If you look at here, like,
This is.
where is it? No, here. So the angels, yeah, the three angels are investing money. Even if they just invest 100,000, okay. If there is a cash sale, because what Turn is going to offer is a cash sale and also an equity sale, right? 2 millions in equity and 2 millions in cash. So the angels, if the angels, because they have invested 100,000, they will receive the double of their cash, okay? And also they will receive a double interest rate, so it is going to be 16 and not 8%, 16%. So if we see each angel at the end, just because they invested 100,000, they will receive like 232,000, like the double. Okay, so it is not a bad deal for them, right? And also from the equity sale, from that 2 million in stocks, they will receive each one 25%. So they are receiving 500,000 stocks, right? Besides their money, they are receiving double of their money, and they have also stock. Okay, and so they are not losing, right? They are not losing. So I think it would not be like, okay, I failed them. No, because it is business and they are investors. See the investors, okay, he gave his word, but they investors in the I don't know how to say, but in page number 2, when it says all the conditions that investors give, they protect their money very well, and they have a lot of conditions. So it is like, okay, I don't know. I thought the angel investors lend you money or give you money like in an easier way, but it is not that easy. So because everything is business, yeah. So Cosman, if he sells a company, he will have as much stock as the investors. So he will have a stock also, and he will have the 2 millions minus all the money that he need to give back to the angels. So he will have $1.3 million. Okay, this amount of money is what with their salary, with his salary as CFO, no, CTO in the company, he will get the salary in almost 11 years. So it is a good deal for him and his family. Okay, and also if he sells his stock, well, I didn't have the calculation here, but it is most likely that he will have like almost like 3 millions, I think, or something like that, between 2 or 3 millions. So he will have the money, and he and the investors, the angels, will have their part. In equity, they will have a participation in the company. They will not be like, okay, game over, and they will have their money back to invest in other things. So I think it is not bad, the idea. Okay. I think so. So I understand his wife right now, because it is like, okay, we will receive money that we can make like in 11 years, and if you see, this salary is above the average in the market, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it is a big deal to have instantly and without risk a good deal, and the investors or the angels are going to be fine. I think, even though, because the way I think, I would prefer to have to go with the company, right?
Why?
But why?
Mhm.
Because I like it. I like the risk. I like the potential that has the company, and because, well, in my mindset, I am not a parent. I am not a husband. I don't have kids, and I am not maybe in his situation. So maybe for me, I would say, okay, but this is the thing that I feel that he's a very noble person, but I think in this game he I don't know how to say it, but he's first taking all the things too much personal. But I think there is a good a risk for a guy like him in the future, right? Maybe because he has a CEO who can change the way that the company goes, and he maybe disagree. it would be dangerous for him. Like I said, like Steve Jobs was fired from Apple or something like that. That would happen to him, right?
Yeah, right.
That's what I was thinking. But also because of the calculations in the future, okay, I know he can gain a lot of more money if things goes right, but it is still a risk for him. Okay, a risk that he is not like in the obligation to take. That's what I'm saying. That's what I think.
Okay.
But okay, my vote is okay. Yes. Okay.
Okay, now I think we have to move to number 6.
You think so?
No, because we have done, right, we started our discussion, I think, about,
Okay.
we did
4
the
and 5.
4, we did the 5 too.
Hey, but it would be a nice idea to simply say, okay, give my money, and I have like more than 1 million, and I have more than no, 500,000 in stocks. So that's a lot. That's a lot because could you imagine like he's receiving the stocks in just $1? If the company grows and the stocks like have a value of, I don't know, $3, he would have 3 million. No, he would have 1.5 million more. So it could be great for him, right? Because he could I don't know how to say, but like put in a secure position his family, to put his family in a secure position, and also have money to to continue playing games. No, so I mean to continue making businesses. Maybe he can discover another thing. He can, I don't know.
If he
Read.
wants, if he wants cash immediately, what he can do is just uh, continue the business and maybe sell some shares of his company. Not too many, but a portion. And he can get cash in this way. Really.
Okay, but not that amount of cash.
Yeah, I think that the offer is not so big. It's very small for the um like for the kind of business and all the comments and a lot of people, like the people that's involved, they are saying, like,
Mhm.
I think that 2 million, it's a small amount of money, really.
I know, I
Okay.
know, but he have only the idea. Because even if you have a good idea, if you don't know how to put it on the market, it is like, okay, you have an idea.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, next, what? So we are in number 6.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, right. How much
How
money?
much?
You can go. Go
No,
ahead.
yeah, I can go, but you should go.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to do it. Just because you say it.
Okay.
How much money will Doug receive? As a group, realize that that is what?
That is it, likely. Are you there?
Has a fully correct answer to this hints. Since half of the buyout offer is in cash, you need to treat it as as cash, sell, and give the investors double their investment in cash.
Mhm.
Since half of the buyout offer in preferred stock, you need to treat that portion of the buyout as stock and give investors 25% of the proceeds from the preferred shares.
Yeah.
And the third one, Duke's payout is whatever is left over after paying back his investors both the cash and stock.
Okay, so I realized that okay, the offer is not 2 million, it is $4 million.
Mm-hmm.
And so if we think about this or in this way, so what he gets is at the end, well, we have the how much profit in dollars and how much in stocks. The stocks now are valuable for $1. So it is, so okay, so it is this plus this. Oh yeah, it is in, hey,
Maybe
okay, what
it's because you have to make bigger the cell.
you think?
I think so.
Okay, so that's it. It's like almost to, like it is $1.8 million. That's what he is going to get. Like half of a million in stock and 1.3 million in cash.
That's right.
With that, I can go around the world for months. But okay, that's another
Yeah,
case
you're
study.
thinking, yeah, sure, he can have all this money and after do something else. But for example, he's not going to be able to invest this money in doing another company. I don't know how possible is that he's going to have a super big idea like this one again, and he don't have the managerial skills to manage a company. And maybe something good that he can do, it will be to be an angel investor. Like, but also
Yeah.
he needs to have this sense of business. He needs to understand business to do it, you know. And he he doesn't use to it. He's a good person. He knows about technology.
So if I have that million, I don't know, I could invest in real estate and I don't know, and rent apartments and have like a flow of money without need to know in a lot of in business. And make,
Yeah, but he doesn't have too much experience in real estate.
oh no,
Because
I mean not real estate. I mean, if I have that amount of cash here in Peru, I would buy like a building of I don't know how many floors and rent the apartments, you know,
yeah, it's because
and have a flow of income for always, like forever.
yeah, it's because it's because the life in Peru is different. That's what happened, and it's also because the amount of money is different in Peru than here. Here, $2 million, okay. It's not a small amount of money, but it's not too much neither. But in Peru, it's a lot.
Yeah, I know, but it depends. For example, in Miraflores, if you here in Lima, a house is $1 million.
Yeah, that's right. Because in San Miguel, a house is 2 million.
Oh
And it's
yeah,
crazy.
or maybe
It's
yeah.
crazy. I don't
Okay,
understand that.
so okay, so that's a thing. So if that is expensive here, I don't think you buy the house of San Miguel for 2 million in the United States. You can buy something better, right?
But do you know what? It's interesting here. Okay, a house that is 2 million, it's bigger. Well, I think that this is just because it's Utah. A 2 million house, it's bigger, and it has a pool. It
Of
has
course.
a place to play basketball,
Okay,
and
that's
it's
what I mean. That's what I mean. So a building there, like for example, how much do you think is worth your building where you and your roommates are needed to rent?
how much is like the price of the apartment.
Yeah.
It was around a quarter of million, like 250,000.
Okay, so you can buy four of them,
Yeah,
and
but
you can have a lot of income.
yeah.
What?
But you can get like more money, just continue with your project and to be able to have more profit and to be able to help more people, not just to think about you. You are going to be able to think in others too. And when I'm saying others, I'm thinking of a lot of people, like not only
Okay,
in your city, like in other parts of the world.
okay, Gloria, but you need to realize this. The company is going to go on, even if he sells to Turn. Turn is going to do something with the idea, and you are already with your idea serving to a lot of people in your solution. But the thing is that we see that though we are discussing these options because okay, what would do Dog, because Dog does not want business and don't like everything. He thinks he's not good for that or for that or for that. He's that kind of person. That's why.
Hmm.
That's why I'm saying this, right? And
Yeah,
it is a lot of risk involved. And I know that if something happens with the company in the future, the more affected will be Dog, because the angels and the investors, they know how to protect themselves and their investment,
yeah,
but
but
not
he can
Dog.
do some things also to protect himself.
Could be.
Yeah.
Well, okay, whatever. Let's go
So
with that
maybe
discussion.
something that he can do is just to fix some parts, like have some part of the agreement where he can protect himself. That's all.
Yeah, but that's the thing with Dog. That I don't know if he could be able to do that.
I hope
Because
that
he
he's
because
going to
he
be
he's
good.
just receiving and receiving like offers, and he's just thinking about them, but he's not like having decisions, right? Or
Mhm.
he's not proposing anything. That's what I think. But okay, let's go with that. I'm afraid about them. I like this guy, but I think okay, you need to realize that the world is sometimes it's hard. Okay, so yeah, it says okay, the payout is whatever is left. Okay, then now we see that they have money. Hey, but even $1 million, it is not small money, because if he is going to receive that in 11 years with a good salary, so it is a good bunch of money, right? I think so.
Mm, okay. If
Because
you have
another,
just this option, yeah, sure. But if you have more options, like for example the other option,
mhm.
yeah, you realize, okay, let's go for the risk.
Okay. Okay, so discuss as a group how much does Shields deserve,
Mhm.
and why does Washing want Doug to reject the turn offer? Okay, first of all, how much does Shields deserve? What do you think about it?
Okay. Let me um let me uh wait me. I'm going to look for the case. Should be mm, uh, shield, right?
Yep.
Okay. Mm. Oh, okay. Uh, some okay. I was confused about the names, so I was trying to be sure who was Shield. Shield is the person that was hired like a new CEO, or he wanted to hire this person because he had experience in both topics, like the technical stuff and also um, the managerial skills that he needs. Right. So it
Mhm.
says. Um, what number is the question that are we right now? I just lost myself here.
What?
Hans, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah. Number 7, right? How much does Shield deserve? Why does Washington want Duke to reject that turn offer?
Oh, the first is how much does Shields deserve? Because he wants 50-50. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about it?
He doesn't deserve 50. I
What?
think he deserves
Oh,
okay, he's going to do a lot of work, I think, right now, like, and in the future. But who had the idea? It was Cosman. So for this reason, I feel like Cosman deserves more percent.
I know. But also, if I think like, okay, so first of all, they need him, right?
Yeah, they need him, but also they can find somebody else that has also, maybe it doesn't say here in the reading, but I think that there should be like anybody, like in businesses, I think that anybody is,
Indispensable.
yeah, yeah. So they can find somebody else that has the same profile, like the experience, like a CEO and the technical knowledge at the same time. But
Maybe not.
she's a
Maybe not that level of knowledge because they want him because of the comprehension that he have about that solution that about the problem and the solution, right?
well, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
They need him, but also it's not like, I feel like if he gets like 50%, he will be taking too much advantage of this situation. And I think that in business you need to be fair. And the fair things, and if you're going to do business with somebody that is not fair, it's better to don't do it because you are going to be in trouble in the future with this person.
I know, but I think that he's not saying okay. He's not. That's what I thought. But then when I realized what Shields is going to give up to join that company, it is like okay, Shield he already have money and he already have a job that is not as sacrificed as the one that he's going to take because he's an investor, right?
Yeah.
So that's what he was thinking, right? It says like there's a part here that says uh, where is it? It says I knew that we would never convince Tom, like or Shields, to leave his venture capital firm if we didn't make him a co-founder and agreed with Tom's point of view that Gildex was still an engineering project at this phase, right? So
Hmm.
for she says that I realized that it was not as interesting for me from a financial standpoint to join a company if I started with less than 50%. It would not justify the risk because of my consideration was that I would be taking a big salary cut because his salary would be better in the venture firm and signing up for a lifestyle sacrifices if I move from my venture capital job to Gildes. Do you know?
Hmm.
That's the thing. That's why.
Yeah, but you know that the trend of these kind of GLDX, they are assuming that it's going to be positive, like very positive in the future. So maybe right now he's going to take like, as Cosman, he's going to take like some sacrifices, but at the same time he's going to see a lot of return in the future, and especially because he has this passion about this topic.
Yeah, but he also needs to, like, he don't need to do that because he already have money.
Yeah, he
And
doesn't
for
need it.
and, and for the first years, he is going to have
But
going to
sometimes
have.
you don't do things because there is money involved. You do things because you have passion for something, because you are happy when you have joyness, you have joy when you are doing something. And I think that's the case of him. He wants to be involved in this case because the joy that he is going to receive, because it was something that he was working, like that it was a field that he was working before when he was uh, doing his doctorate, I think,
Yeah, it was a research.
when
Hmm.
he was doing his research, and he didn't close this page. So he needs to feel like alive. He needs to do it, you know.
Yeah, I know, but we don't know if he's passionate about that issue.
When I was reading about that, I felt like that he really has like a desire to be part of this team, because
Yeah, but he also says this, right? Like it says like it was not as interesting for me from a financial standpoint to join the company if I started with less than 50%. So if he says something like that, it is because okay, he's interested, but he's not like that interested to have okay, I need to do that or something like that. Right.
okay,
Mhm.
okay,
So, but even though I think that maybe he would deserve something less, like 45% or something.
hmm, yeah, or maybe he can get like 40%, and Cosman he can get like 60%, and after Cosman can sell like a 10% or a 20%
Mhm,
and get the money that he needs.
mhm. Okay, that you're saying that because you are or you have already read the part B. I know it.
Well, I have read it, but also I was thinking about that before I read it.
Could be.
Really, I was like,
Okay.
why he doesn't look other solutions? There are other solutions to get cash. Why he is just
Yeah.
thinking about to sell his idea when he doesn't have the return that he deserves? That's what I was thinking about.
Hey, but yeah, okay. Well, it could be. But at that point, because it is a project, you don't know how much it is deserved his idea. I
Well,
think.
you don't have only his position. He is not the only person that's saying like this idea is going to have a lot of success. There is many people involved, and all of them they are saying. And if one, like more than two people, is saying something, it's because there is something that is true, right?
Okay, okay. Could be. Okay, so um, it says, why does washing want Dole to reject the turn offer? So it is because of potential of the company, right?
Hmm.
Okay, and it says, won't washing get a pretty good return in his investment?
Okay.
Yes, I think because I realized that washing was investing like the same as the angels investors. So I think he's one of the three ones that is going to have double of his return. So I think he's going to have a good return.
Hmm.
Because that's the deal with the angels. What I see is like, okay, they are doing nothing but putting money, right?
Hmm.
If they receive that double, that's great. Okay, it says, why hold out for more? For more.
Hmm.
Oh, because anyway. Hey, but you need to talk. You're just saying, boo.
I don't know where we are. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's in number 7. Discuss as a group. How much does Shields deserve? Okay, we already checked it. It says, why does Washing want Doe to reject the turn offer? We say, okay, because of the potential of the company. Okay. Then it says, won't Washing get a pretty good return on his investment? Are you there?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
When Washington get a pretty good return of his investment. Okay. Okay. I need to look for Washington again. I told you, I like, okay, Tom Washington. Okay, he's an investor in Colorado with 20 years of experience in working with local software startups, including MathLogic.
Mhm.
And he is the person that he was trying to buy the company, right?
To buy the company?
No. He's another. It's because I'm very bad with names. I'm so sorry.
Oh, yeah, okay. So Washing is the one that makes yeah, it's the one that helps Cosman to get the angels investors, the angels, okay? And also he was helping him to go with VC firms. You remember?
Yeah.
The
Now
one
I
who was
remember.
helping him. But also was like he have like a VC firm also, because that's a VC firm that is going to invest a lot of money in the future in round A.
Yeah,
But he, as a person, he will become an angel at the first time.
yeah,
So,
that's right. Because he
because
saw a lot of potential in
yeah,
the company, and he said, "Yeah, I can." Yeah, Cosman said to him, like, I don't have experience. I don't know how to get, like, investment." And he said, "Don't worry, I'm going to help you." Yeah, now I remember now. Okay.
okay. So if he's investing as an angel investor with all that issue of the double if they sell and everything. So I think he's going to have a good return in his investment. But why hold out for more?
Mhm. Why hold out for more? How much does Washington give up?
Oh, I'm
Why
sorry.
hold?
I am sharing my screen, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
you are.
no. I'm so sorry. Where are you? In how much does Washington give up?
No, it's saying why washing is going to hold out for more.
Uh-huh. So why he wants to continue? But because if Cosman sell the company to Churn,
Be-
Washington is going to get the double of what he invests. So that's a
yeah,
good deal. Why he wants to go for more?
yeah. So we can you show me? Can you show the Excel?
Mhm.
Yeah. So here you're watching like that he's going to receive the double, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. In the other Series B investment, how much is he's going to receive?
In the Series A?
Uh-huh.
Oh, in the Series A, like he's going to have like 3% of the ownership. Uh, let's see. He would have like $200,000 or something like that. I don't know. Mm, Don't washing have. Okay, so don't washing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
But
know.
if the number of shares grow, obviously he's going to receive more money. And
Yeah.
if the profit grow in the future, he's going to receive more money.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the reason.
Okay, that's okay. So let's go to 8. Okay.
Okay.
Can Doug use the turn offer to his advantage if he rejects it?
Can do who is true.
I think so. I think yes.
Why?
Because if I am Doug, okay, if I put my pants right as the man, like I have the idea, I can sell the company, etc. I can go to, for example, Shield and propose, okay, I do not want to give you 50%, maybe less. So this is what I have. So do you think this is a good idea? Okay, let's go with this. Like you go with 40, I go with 60. In that, if that is the case, I will reject the turn offer, and I will not send the company. Okay, so he can use the turn offer to have a better deal with Shields, for example, with Shields, and then he could reject that turn offer. I don't know if that makes sense.
Does it sound like okay? Can Doug use a turn offer to his advantage if he rejects it? So if he who like Doug,
Uh-huh.
okay. No, makes sense what you are saying. Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to number 9. This click here to read the P case as a group vote should, because we have more than an hour here. Should Tom hire Bar? Yes or no? Allow those who say yes to go first and then ask for. Okay, I've read that. You've read that, okay?
Yeah.
So what do you say? Yes or no? Hire Bar or no?
Higher bar or no?
Mhm.
No.
Why?
You have to say first. What's your decision?
I would say no.
Why? Okay, in my case it's because he doesn't. I feel like yeah, it's good to have different points of view of different topics because that gives innovation to any company. But at the same time, I feel like he really needs both. Like he needs, yeah, for sure to have like the managerial skills, but also he needs experience like in technical stuff.
Mhm.
And there is many people in the market, so I think that they can just. And I know that the other guy who the CEO, he want to hire him because um, he is right now super busy. Like he want to focus on other stuff and just to try to avoid the issues that he's having in looking for this position. But at the same time, he's going to have more issues if there is. It's going to be like different, I don't know, like conflicts. Maybe I don't know if the right word is to say conflicts uh, between Doug and the founder.
Mhm.
And I think it's going to be more beneficial to take a little bit more of time and to just have a clear
Fine.
profile of what they want for this new
Mhm.
position, and maybe to find this person maybe can be in charge. Maybe the founder, he can be in charge of looking for this new person, and after he's okay, the other guy can realize if the new person that can get this position really fits with the position that they are having.
Mhm. I think the same. They need to hire another guy. Because it is the vice president of engineering, he's going to lead all the engineering part. So he needs to do the idea. He needs to know about that kind of technology because technology is broad, right? So they need someone who knows about this topic. Yep.
Yeah.
All those who say yes go to first, then ask the opposite views. Come on, all those who say yes. Okay. So consider how this decision will affect the following: company culture, leadership team, and investor relationships. Okay, company culture. Leadership team, it will affect because there will going to be always conflicts between Toad and the new vice president
Yeah.
of engineering. And company culture also because they know how to work, or they have like a way to do the things that maybe the new one will change, or will want to have changes, and it is going
Yeah.
to.
And change is not bad, but the
Yeah,
way that they
I
can
know,
be,
I
yeah,
know.
but the way that these changes can be made, they are not,
Going to be
they
the
can
ones
be
that will,
a big risk.
yeah. An investor relationship,
Investor,
who knows?
like the company, if you have a company, like the investors, of course, they are like, they have to be aware and they have to, and there is an impact of the company culture and the leadership team in the investor relationship.
Okay.
If you have a positive culture, the investors are going to see that there is a positive trend in the managerial, um, in the management of the company, and they are going to see good results, maybe.
Mhm.
But if there is issues, like the company is going to try to resolve internal issues, and it's not going to be able to focus in getting more profit, what is important for the
Yeah,
relationship with investors.
that's right.
Okay.
Okay, that's right. Let's go. It says, read the C case and what does do the right thing for the company mean? Should Tom fire Doug? I know it would happen. Does Gildex? Yeah, okay, let's read it. I haven't read it.
Super
So
big.
wow, half of an hour Gildex history. It says 6 months later, email from John Barr, VP engineer. Also, they hired him to Tom Shields CEO. Tom, Doug continues to be disruptive. His salary is 170K. Wow. He holds the title of CTO, which I should have. His team was not functional and has been replaced. At the board meeting today, do the right things for the company. Okay. Okay. And all the dreams of millions will go on. Okay, it says, read KC, okay. C case, what does the do the right thing for the company means? Okay, the company, okay, what it says is, okay, maybe they can recolocate, I don't know if that makes sense, put in
Relocate.
another position, relocate Doug to another position and make the new one, Bar, to be the CTO, okay? Or maybe have a cut in his salary, in the salary of Doug,
What
because
happened? Yeah, go ahead, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I am trying to just interpret what does it mean to say do the right things for the company means. So I don't know what he's trying to express. So I think maybe those 2 points. What do you think?
I don't see real facts that are telling me like, yeah, that Doug is doing a bad job. So I will try to figure out like what is the meaning of he's trying to be disruptive, and why Bar is so important in my company. Like, what is the
No, no,
impact
no, no,
of
no, 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 no. The question is, what does this part at the board meeting today do the right thing for the company? Because it does not say what does it mean. So what do you think that Bar is saying to Shields? What do you think that means in the message? Gloria?
Yeah, I'm trying to John Bar.
Yeah, so imagine that you are Tom Shields and you receive this email, and in that email it is saying that. So what do you think that John Barr is telling you at saying at the board meeting today, do the right things for the company?
What happened? That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't have to say anything to the board about how is Cosman working. Like, because there is not, there is not real facts about his work right there. Like, I cannot say that being disruptive is something negative. And
I know, but if like the case is this, like
I feel
like
that's something that he needs to talk. Like, the right thing to do is just to talk with each of them, like in private, and to realize what is happening, what are the facts, and what is the impact right now of the situation, and what could be the impact in the future in different scenarios, and try to resolve internally. Because if the board know about that something like that they are not working well like a team, there is
I
going to be.
know. But what do you think that John Barr is telling to Shields at saying at the board meeting today, do the right things for the company? What do you think that phrase means?
Yeah, he's trying to say you need to.
To what?
We need to replace to do, or you need to like propose me as a new CTO.
Yeah, and what will happen to if he is a new CTO? What will happen to Cosman?
Maybe they are going
to fire him?
for sure they are going to change like the way that they think about the project. They are going to make another action plans. The company is going to go in another direction. Yeah.
No, but okay, but what I mean is what they are going to do at the board meeting. So with that email, what do you think that Tom is going to? Okay.
Nothing. He doesn't have to do anything in the board. Like, when he's in front of the board, he doesn't have to say like, because.
Okay, yeah, but in the mind of Barr, what do you think? What that means? Do the right things for the company. So what he's intending to say, what do you think that he refers as?
He's trying to say that he needs that they need to take another level, and they need to hire him like the CTO, and that they need to change stuff there. That they need to take other decisions.
So the right thing for the company is to put the CTO, to put Barr as the CTO, and fire Cosman.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. But
okay, but let's go little by little. Okay, it says, should Tom fire Doug?
No,
What do you think?
I don't have enough facts. I don't have like enough information to know if he needs to fire him.
Yeah, I know. But I think that, okay, there are okay, it is 6 months later. There is a close relationship between Bar and between Shields. And so if he's saying Doug continues to be disruptive, it is because he informed Shield that Doug was doing things disrupting, and he was that we should, yeah, and his team was not functional and has been replaced already. You know, so
Okay.
things were happening before.
Yeah, my question is the following. Did they talk with
Yeah.
him about that? Because if
Do
they
they?
didn't talk about that with him before, they cannot fire him.
Do you think so?
For sure. They cannot fire somebody just if they didn't talk with this person before. They need to give him an opportunity.
Can you see movies? Can you see movies when boards of directors are involved?
Yeah.
They always take these kind of things without telling them, because if they tell to him, things got complicated. So what works better is just to do the things. So there are scenarios when you go to the board of office and they say, okay, I'm sorry, but you do not belong here.
Yeah.
And that's all.
But that is not responsible of any company. If you do that with him, that is going to be a lot of big issues, because the culture in the company, like the people that the other employees, they are going to start to talk. Hey, do you know that they fire to this person? If they fire him, they can fire us. Maybe we should quit our jobs. And there is more, like, it's not sustainable. It's not sustainable to fire people like that.
Yeah, I know, but if you look at the facts, yeah, there were not as much amount of engineers, and they already have been replaced. So the old team does not exist anymore.
Yeah.
So they can make the change, and it will not affect in that way the culture of the company, because there are not the loyal engineers anymore. Like there is a new team, and they are doing another kind of, like they have another kind of vision.
I think always these kind of decisions, there is a big impact. I have seen this before in real life.
I know.
In real life.
I know. But you know, when you are like an investor and you are in the board of directors, it is like, okay, we don't care about it. We just care about, okay, more profits. And I know that Shield as a CEO have that kind of that way of thinking.
Yeah, but when you act in this way, yeah, for sure you're going to have success in the present, but you're not going to have success in the future. Like, it's possible that many other investors, they are not going to be, or other managers, investors, and other stakeholders, they are not going to want to work with you anymore, because because they are going to know about your reputation. Like, reputation is very important, Hans.
Oh, hey, I know, but we are talking just about, there is a company. I am like, okay, we need to make a pause. I am not supporting this, okay? What I am just trying to do in my mind is to have this scenario of what happens in real life.
I
Yeah?
know.
So it is like, okay, we fired Steve Jobs from Apple. But that does not mean that others do not want to work with me, because I am an investor and this is business. You know? I don't know if that makes sense. Like they fired Steve Jobs, and it was not a scene, that it was not wow,
No, because it
Yeah.
is not about moral, it is about business.
No, but
And if,
it
okay,
has a
and
huge impact. There was a huge impact in the company.
Oh, because they did not do well, like in a creative way. But it is not the same, because if that is like the true, that okay, if you fire the founder, the things are going to go in the bad way, then they would not be thinking about it.
But
You
also,
know?
you see a lot of cases that we have seen in this class, that
Mhm.
when you have to the founder, like close to the company, there is going to have success. And there was many examples. Do you remember that we saw that in one
Yeah, I
case?
know. I know. I know.
Mhm.
Mhm. But
Okay.
it says, does Yildex need Cosman anymore? Okay, in a cold way, they do not need him anymore. I don't know if that makes sense.
Mhm.
I am just saying, okay, I am not supporting this behavior, but what I am saying in business is this. Okay, for example, I am in Utah, okay, okay,
Mhm. Yep.
and I am a businessman. I want to put a business, okay, by myself. I am an entrepreneur, and I want to put a place where I can sell Peruvian ceviche, okay. And there is a guy who came to Utah from Peru, and he prepares the best ceviche in his city in Peru. He came to him. Okay, I don't know how to cook. He teach me how to do it exactly as he do. I learned it, and now I can prepare the same. Now I can fire him because the solution is already here in my company, and the person who has the idea or who has the skill, if that skill or idea is already in place, then we do not need need like being indispensable anymore. Do you get that
Mhm.
idea?
Yeah. But
That's why, yeah, tell me.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's why I am saying, like, okay, I seen a lot of movies like, okay, I found this company, it is not possible, okay, but I always wondered why people who found a company can be fired from his company. And I was like, what? Okay, thanks to this course, I see that, and I see that it is possible. And I see that if the company is like a huge monster that have a lot of like have an organization, and then one person is not indispensable. It can be fired. He can be fired.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
But
the risk when you go with investors in the company. That's the way business are called, right?
yeah, but
That's
what
why
happened?
that was a risk that I was afraid. Mhm.
Hmm. Yeah, that's right. But when happen these kind of things with organizations, there is an immediate impact, like in reputation. Reputations implies like there is a way that not only like your customers, or like in this case the people that works in the company is going to see the company. Also, when happen these kind of things, that is something that you cannot hide. It's something that everybody is going to know, and your investors are going to know. Possible new investors are going to know.
Okay,
Possible new people
okay,
that you want to hire, they are going to
I know.
know,
Okay,
and your
Gloria,
customers are going to know.
but the thing,
And
but the thing is this: this is a business class, okay? So imagine that Doe is, how do you say terco?
Starborn,
Yeah, stubborn, and he have a way of thinking that is proved that is not healthy for the company. Imagine that scenario, okay?
yeah. So in this
But
case,
should
that
you
that
should you put in that position forever with a high salary, even if it is proof that he is not healthy for the company?
that's the reason
Just
why I told you that you don't have enough information to know like
okay, but
how is he acting,
okay,
because why what
imagine.
happened if really the new guy that is that that he just proposed to dismiss this guy, he's just
Uh-huh.
saying that just because he
He
wants
wants
power in
a.
the company
I
and
know,
he
no,
wants
I
a
know.
position.
But imagine a different scenario when the founder have a position, but he's performing bad and he's getting stubborn. What would you do if there are proof that it is true? If you
You have
have
to talk
seen
with
that,
him. You have to talk with him and
yeah,
make an arrangement with him. Something
yeah,
that will be able to don't damage your reputation, don't damage uh, his reputation, because yeah, and you need to give him new opportunities. Maybe he's not going to continue managing here this. So you need to look what are you interested in about. Maybe you are interested in another kind of position. Maybe you are interested in
okay,
investing in something else. Maybe and you can contact this person with somebody else. Like
I know that's
there, there is some
so.
ways that you can manage and not hire people. Like maybe
Okay, so
the what was the issue is that the word hire people. Like you don't hire people. That's something that is in your worst scenario. Like for example, I know like I was working in consulting and I
yeah,
know a lot of companies that they were broke. Okay. So
okay,
they they had to be bought for other bigger organizations,
uh-huh.
and they had success after, not because um, they didn't fire people. What they decided to do it was relocate these people in strategic like places.
Yeah,
Some of them inside their organizations, and some of them like in other organizations. But you see, like these people, they are going to be able to work with them in the future. Like the people that stay working with them, they are not saying, "Oh, the company was so bad with them," like just fire them. Like when they had great ideas and they were doing a great job before, or maybe like the company was not disloyal, you know?
yeah, I know. But when you create a company, uh, the company is not loyal to someone, I think.
But it should be.
It
That's the
should
reason
be,
why exists corporate social responsibility, or
I
it
know.
should exist in a company.
Yes, I know. But it is like, I don't know how to express my point. It is like, okay, Gloria, I know that the right thing is to do this, because you are talking with your heart, right? With my heart, okay, this is the right thing to do. But I see that in real life, there are some things that happens. And
Yeah,
sometimes
but
someone is fired, but it does not impact the reputation necessarily. Because if you prove that someone is not doing his job appropriately and is not healthy for the company, you can fire him. And maybe you can fire him even if there is not enough, I don't know how to say, but okay, when you fire someone, anyone, it is like, okay, I don't know how to say it.
so one thing is how is real life and how many companies work. But the companies that are really successful, they are worried for each person because people is important.
I know.
Because as a manager, you have to I don't know. Yeah, okay.
Okay, yeah, I know. Okay, so imagine that I am in the board of directors, and I say, okay, so let's not fire though, but let's relocate him as an engineer.
No, because it like you cannot decide, like part of the board, you cannot decide that, because it should be something that will fit with his profile and with his interests, with his goals, with his desires, with his expectations. You don't know what is happening for in his mind. So that, because of that, what I was saying before is that the first step that he has to do is to talk with him privately.
Okay.
And after, to know about his expectations, what is happening, how he's feeling, why he's acting in the way that, understanding him, like being in his shoes. After that, talk to him again and say and talk about the situation and the possible pathway that they can follow together.
Like, for example,
when you have a good communication, everything
I know,
works.
I know, Gloria, I know, but this is just the case. The case is saying this. The
But
case is
I am
saying,
not agree with the case. I don't think that they have to propose anything. Like, my decision about this case is that they don't have to decide that in the board. If somebody says something about that, they have to say this is something that we have to talk privately first, and
I
after
know.
we can take a decision like a board. But
Okay,
they
but
don't. They
imagine
didn't.
that he's stubborn, and in the next week you have a board of director meeting again, and they say, okay, he's like that, okay, but we don't want to fire because we are going to, I don't know, take care of our reputation and everything. But okay, let's relocate him as an, I don't know, an engineer. Right? That's all.
If he doesn't want to relocate like engineer, he's going to say no. And it's like any decision that the board is going to take doesn't have any power if they don't talk first with him.
Why?
Because
What do you think?
because the
Okay,
people
yeah,
say,
I
we
know,
should relocate
I
with
know.
him
But
to this position, and he's going to say, I don't want to.
Gloria, but I am saying this. They decide this, that they have this possibility to relocate him as an engineer. Okay, they go, someone goes and talk to him. He gets stubborn. He wants to, blah, 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 blah. But he's not healthy. It is not healthy to hold him at that position in the company. But you don't want to fire him. Okay, you just need to relocate him. So you go to the board of director and they decide something. Because when there are like
They
the
can give
shares,
different. They can give
they,
maybe different like positions. Like, can happen this and this and this, and maybe after that you can talk with him again and say these are the positions that they said.
okay.
But that's very. I don't feel like that's mature. That's going to give more issues.
Okay, well, let's go to the next questions, okay? It says, does Yieldex need Cosman anymore? That's a thing.
That's where are we?
Like in 11,
Okay.
it says risky case, what does do the right things for the company means? Okay, we saw that. Then it says, should Tom fire Doug? He could do it, I know. Maybe yes, maybe no. I think no, but I realized that Doug has that risk, okay? It says, does Yieldex need Cosman anymore? I think in a cold way, they do not need him anymore. Yeah. And because of this next question, are you there?
Yeah, and you're
Okay.
right.
It says,
I don't need him anymore.
yeah, it says, what value does Doug bring to the company now that they have his algorithm? So that's the thing. If he provides a solution to the world, but he is something and something and something. Okay, besides his algorithm, there is not another value. You know? And because Doug also is not like a Steve Jobs. He's not like a person who is okay, who is the icon of the company. He's not like. that kind of guy. So that's the thing, right? What value does Doug bring to the company now that they have his algorithm? That's a real situation. And it says, how could Doug have avoided getting into this situation? That's the thing. How do you think that? That's the thing. Maybe he could not be agree with Shield. I think we are studying these kind of cases because those are things that we can see in the future, right? Imagine that you have a great idea to save the world for something, okay, but you don't have the money to start it, and you get like venture firms proposals. So you need to think a lot and carefully about it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's why there are a lot of people, like for example, Dr. John, who have the idea, build a company, sell a lot, sell the company, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because then he saves himself from these kind of situations. Like, okay, his idea have an impact. He can die saying, okay, I am dying, but I gave a solution of something to the world. Okay, that's okay. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It is like, okay, you can cure cancer, you can have the cure, but you don't need to be until you are 100 years old in a hospital, right? You can just put the idea to the world and that's all, right?
Yeah, that's right.
That's what I think. Do you want to change your mind about the buyout now? What do you think?
The buyout now? No, I don't want to change my idea. So I think that he needs to continue because he's
I
going to
know.
have more, like in profit, he's going to receive more profit if the company grow up.
Goes.
And
Yeah, I know.
maybe after some years or after some months more, he can sell the company, but not,
Well, he shares.
oh yeah, well, his shares, that's right. Mm-hmm.
Okay, now that we finish, I wanna Google Yildex.
Hey, do you want to
Up next.
summarize?
No, you.
Hans.
Yes, you. AppNexus buys Yildex for $100 million. Wow, in 2015. That's interesting.
Yeah.
You can go. You're inspired. Hey, are you there?
Okay.
I think next time we are going to fight about about a case. No, but that's interesting, right? There are different point of views. There are la la la. And that's nice. I like these cases.
Yeah, me too. Okay. I'm going to summarize. So our conclusion is that Cosman, he shouldn't accept like the proposal of buying the company. Oh well, like the idea
Of selling the
of
company
selling the
to
company
Trump.
for $4,000 million. What he needs to do is to continue with the plan that he had of getting investors, grow the company, and after some months or years, sell the company. Also, one thing that he can do if he really need the cash immediately, he can sell some shares of of the company, some shares of that he has right now, and get this cash. But he needs to continue having he needs to continue working in the company because this is going to give him more profit in the future. And also something that we have realized is that who needs to have more shares of the company, it's him, like a founder, than the other guy. What was his name? Do you remember?
Shields,
Than Shields. Yeah.
because it's going to be dangerous in the future, right?
Yeah. It will be very dangerous in the future. And something that we have learned again is to think in a sustainable way, and also in the impact that each decision is going to have in the running of the company and in the company culture, uh, like how the leadership team can affect a lot, like how much profits it's going to be able to be in the company, and the relationship with investors. Is there something else that I am avoiding?
No, I think that's all.
That's all? Okay, perfect. That's our conclusion.
Thank you. Follow us in the next chapter.
Okay, I'm going to stop the mission.
Okay.